So today we're going to take a look at the idea of does running cause knee arthritis? Okay, yet others with knee arthritis are under the impression that their knees have simply well worn out over time. If this were true, and our knees will only last so long before hopelessly breaking down, then studies should show us that people who use their knees the most have the most arthritis, right? Let's take a quick look. Here's some research that has been done on individuals who probably push their knees harder than most on a weekly basis, runners. 45 long-distance runners were followed for an average of 12 years. Researchers also followed a control group of 53 individuals who were matched to these runners for age, education level, and occupation. Everyone was over 50 and had the x-rays taken of their knees at the beginning and end of the studies. So the runners, they ran an average of 3.5 hours a week, while the control group ran an average of maybe a half an hour. After 12 years, runners did not have any more knee arthritis than the control group. So if the weekly pounding of long distance running really does wear out your knees, one would think that knees subjected to over 3 hours a week of running would show more wear and tear than knees subjected to only 30 minutes a week, but that wasn't the case. Everyone's knees in the study showed similar degrees of arthritis at the end of the 12-year follow-up. This is a pretty typical finding too in the research on running and knee arthritis. One study using x-rays followed a group of 50-plus-year-old runners and non-runners for 9 years. Runners ran an average of 25 miles a week. 9-year x-ray results showed that knee arthritis progressed to the same degree in both groups. Another study, also using x-rays, followed runners and non-runners for 8 years. These runners ran an average of 28 miles a week. 8-year follow-up showed no notable differences in knee x-rays between the two groups. Obviously, knee arthritis isn't as simple as using your knees a lot and wearing them out. Every time the foot hits the ground during running, the compressive forces at the knee have been shown to be about 10 times your body weight. Applying this fact to a 150-pound runner who has an average of 400 foot strikes per foot per mile, each knee endures about 300 tons of force every mile. However, despite this kind of beating, the studies clearly point out that people who regularly use their knees in this manner have no more knee arthritis than anyone else. So there you go. That's according to the literature.